What's up, guys? This is Ian here, Commissioner of the NCL, bringing you guys the Week 4 weekly recap. A little bit shorter weekly recap this week as we have one match yet to be played, so I just went through and compiled all the data, whatever. Um, I'll probably keep it this way. Extended matches affect the timeline of things, and I don't want extended matchups to change how I do weekly recaps. I'd rather do them on time than have all of the data because end of the season we'll have all the data anyway, so it won't matter. First up, move kills. Earthquake taking a huge lead this week, going up to 17 kills. Knockoff right behind with 14, and then Scald there with 11. No ties this week in move kills, which is great. We're up to 88 unique move kills, along with, oh my god, I didn't edit the doc, but it's 7 unique Z move kills. Or, sorry, 6 unique Z move kills? 7? One of those two. Let me find what I wrote. It is 6 unique Z move kills and 7 total Z move kills. For overall kill leaders, there is a three-way tie between Latias, Volcarona, and Mega Absol, all with 6 kills. In second place, there's another huge tie between King Kelder with 5, Meg Gardevoir with 5, Zygarde 10% with 5, Aerodactyl with 5, Nihilego with 5, Sneasel with 5, Weavile with 5, Zapdos with 5, and Tentacruel with 5. And then in third, there's a huge tie with 4, Mega Scizor, Azelf, Mega Diancie. Actually, Mega Diancie's week 5. Ignore that. Zygarde 50%, Hitmontop, Crocodile, Megalodios, Greninja, Bronzong, Nidoking, Alolan Ninetales, Mega Venusaur, and Gigalith, all with 4. Jed had a really close game this week against, who did he play? He got 1-0. He played Mortal, taking over for the Wiltshire Wartortles, and I'll have a little bit more for you guys in week 5 on that because Phil is unfortunately not going to finish out the season with us, and Mortal will be taking his place. So the Wiltshire Wartortles will be turned into the Philadelphia Pichus. But Jed picked up a really close win over Mortal and the Wiltshire Wartortles this week, though. Super close game that he probably shouldn't have won, and Mortal actually choked away a win on by switching Mega Absol in on a low kick from Sneasel, and that was that game. Um, Austin ended up losing to Jamesy in a pretty dominant match for Jamesy, score-wise, but Austin had the offensive momentum really early and hard for a lot of that game. So unfortunate loss there for Austin. Tiff picked up her first win in the season over Hamu this week. 2-0, really close scoreline, but it looked like Tiff played really well. I actually think they both played really well, and that's sort of it ended up working out really well for both of them. Shade and the Calgary Talonflames picked up a W over Ace and the West Virginia Voltorb this week. Not as dominant of a game as I would have expected, and Alolan Ninetales unfortunately could have swept, but the poison from Sludge Bomb ended up costing Shade a lot of differential. Dom hasn't played his match yet, so Dom, stop Johnning. Jamesy picked up a win over Austin. Meg Gardevoir had an amazing match, and Zeraora was just fodder, so really good sack from Jamesy there, and he got the momentum back in his favor. Matt, stop Johnning. We need matches played, so please stop Johnning, Matt. Hamu lost to Tiff, so Hamu still looking for his first win, but Megalodios, Calm Mind Megalodios picked up like 3 kills this week, so um, a decent start for him, and it ended up not working out as Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp was able to clean up the end of the game there. Caden the LA Latios finally taking control of top spot in the league with 4-0 plus 16, picking up a big win over Hayden and the Pittsburgh Piplups. Getting a little bit haxed on his side and pulling out a big win through the hacks either way. Um, Pretty solid game. I would recommend watching it if you have the means to. Myself, I picked up a huge win over Magic in the Snowpoint City Blizzard. It was the biggest win of the week that we know of, and Magic got a little bit destroyed by what? I don't even remember what I brought now. Wow. Pangoro put in a lot of work against him. Tentacruel did a lot. That was the main thing. Tentacruel did a lot that game against his team because he brought a lot of weird stuff that I wasn't expecting. Hayden got a lot of hacks in his favor against Cade and wasn't able to pull out the win. Unfortunately, Zapdos just sat in front of his team because he didn't get a toxic. He wasn't able to get a toxic on it, and it just sort of whittled away everything. Um, Magic brought a lot of weird and weird and wacky stuff. Excuse me. Against me, stuff that I wasn't expecting, and he didn't. He opted not to bring the offensive threats, which was super weird. So Magic takes a big fat L this week. Ben picks up another win, so still undefeated for Ben. This is the last of our undefeated teams, and he picked up a win over Jay, so it was the fight for who was going to remain undefeated. Solid game overall. Honestly, I think Jay made a lot of over predictions, and Ben made some pretty safe plays just attacking what was in front of him. And Slowking ended up picking up a few kills that ended up sealing the game for him. Jay took the loss to Ben. I think he made some over predictions, like not thinking the Slowking would have Fire Blast, and thinking the Slowking would switch out on Mega Scizor, plays of that nature, which unfortunately led to Jay taking a loss. Ace got handed a loss by Shade. Unfortunate for Ace, but I don't really know what he could have done better that game, and it would have probably turned out the same way. Sludge Bomb Poison definitely saved him some differential though, so good on that. I love yawning in these. And then last but not least is Mortal slash Phil and the Wilshire Ward Hurdles taking a very close loss to Jed and the Adelaide Overheat. Again, like I said, the Wiltshire War Turtles are no longer a franchise in the NCL Season 3. It has been changed to the Philadelphia Pichus, coached by Mortal, and that will be active in next week's weekly recap that you will see. That Mortal has been subbing in for the last 2 weeks, and Phil ended up opting out of coming back this season. So hopefully we'll see Phil in future seasons, and we wish Phil all of the best. He's by no means leaving on bad terms. He's leaving on very good terms. Um, his own decision to do this. It was not anything to do with the league itself. It was to do with his personal life, and personal life always comes first. So um, that is going to be it for this recap, and I will see you guys for week 5.